Now in this presentation we are going to discuss Sibbal's view on IIT JEE coaching. Sibbal wants IIT JEE coaching bye-bye, that is Fitzy bye-bye, Resonance bye-bye, Akash bye-bye, Alin coaching bye-bye, Career Point Quota bye-bye, Prerna classes Jamshedpur bye-bye, Super 30 bye-bye, all bye-bye. But my question is, why he wants bye-bye? So let us go into the depth and ask a question, why we have coaching? That is, what is the root cause of coaching? You see, every city is mushrooming with coachings. What is the point of coaching? Why we have so many coachings? From where these coachings are coming? Is coaching is beneficial? So let us first ask a question. Root cause. What is the root cause of coaching? Oh, population. This is the main cause. Wherever you have population, you will have competition. Competition is a byproduct of population. Lao Tzu says the same thing. If you have more population, you need more intelligent people. That will get more money. That will be survival of the fittest, that the Charles Darwin says. If you have more population, only the topmost quality people will survive. But there are some way by which we can improve the people's quality. And what this coaching is doing, this is a basically shortcut of improving your quality. In given span of time, you want more knowledge, you want to be more intelligent, or you want to gather more information. Coaching is the only way. If I give you less amount of time and I say you have to have this much amount of information, there should be a trick, there should be an idea, there should be a perfect person that can tell you how, this is the way you have to remember the informations, this is the way you have to understand the information. And this is the coaching is doing, remembering the information and understanding the information. At the first stage it looks like this is a two side of coin, but basically these two are same. If you are understanding the some concepts, that is same as remembering the ideas, because you can have true knowledge only if you are an enlightened person. Before that, everything is remembering. So first cause is population. We have so many population, so many competition, we need coaching. Second cause is less job available. Once you are 20 years old, you are looking for job, there are very few jobs, and in that case IIT gets attention. People finds, if you go into the IIT, I will get a job, you are secured. So this means anyhow, by some any means, we have to enter into IIT. Now entering into IIT will give you security of job, and that's why we need a coaching. To enter into these IITs, coaching will help you, and that's why we have coaching, because of less job available. Parents mentality, this is one of the important factor. Every parent wants his son to be secure. Aha, there is a problem. Why you want your son to be secure? What is the problem with insecurity? And my feeling is, if you are more secure, you are more dead. And this education system is basically makes people secure, but they are not getting the experience of life. If you are more secure, it will be way better. If you are in a house, you get everything, You have no insecurity, no accident, no problem in life. You have AC, you have food, you have books, you have internet, you have everything. But what you have? You don't have experience in life. So what parents want? Parents wants his son or his daughter should be secured. Basically, this is the problem. Every parent wants his son to be enter in a good school, his son go to the good ITs, go to the IIMs, get good job, get good money. But once his son goes against his idea, then parents feel frustrated. And this is the problem of Indian parents. They does not love actually their son. They uses their son. I don't say that all parents does not love. There are parents who love and they should love. But most of the parents is basically expecting a lot from their son. And that's why son are performing under a stress. So this is another cause, that is the parents mentality. Parents wants his son enter into the IT, and enter into the IT you have to take some shortcuts. Coaching will help you. Now next question we have, why Sibbal wants to close the coaching industry? Why is so much hard against this coaching? What is the reason? I don't know the reason. Let us try to have some optional reason that I think of. So let us discuss one by one. Maybe for fulfilling his ego. This seems to be very correct option, because any person going into the politics always needs satisfaction of ego, and that's why people go into the politics. Who cares about politics if he is satisfied? If you are love, if you are in love, if you are in love with your life, then who cares whether you are getting attention or not, whether your ego is satisfied or not? Love and ego are two different parts. Basically, these two are opposite poles of life. The one who does not get love wants to fulfill the ego, and the one who gets love does not care about the ego. So this person, Kapil, Sibbal, might have not got love in their life, and might be somewhere at some point in life he must be frustrated, and that's why he is so much ego satisfaction. Okay, let us discuss next point. Maybe need attention, the same point. Everybody need attention. If you see a child need attention. If you leave, can a child live alone? No, he need attention. Attention is another way to fill ego. If you're not getting love, then you need attention. If somebody gives you attention, then you feel happy. So maybe Kapil is needing attention from a large masses. He wants to bombard this attention business. He wants to make a ignition so that a large number of people can be attention to watch this Kapil. And this is happening. This is a very good idea. Why not do something with IT? Because this is a good name in India. If I do some changes, if I play something with the IT system, I will get the attention. So you are getting attention free of cost. So maybe attention. Maybe he wants to convert India into future USA. Somebody was telling me that he has done law from US. This means he was somewhere at the point of life. Maybe 1 year, 2 year he was in US. And US is different than India. Once you go into the US, you feel India is different. India has a very low infrastructure, very high population density, very less efficient life. Life standard is very low. Education system is different, and now this person wants to change this all thing in 1 year. He wants to change this education system in 1 year. So maybe he wants to convert India into US, and this he wants to do in 1 year only. 1 year, 2 year. If he thinks if he can change the ITJ pattern, might I get India as US? So he says one nation, one exam. What a ridiculous thing. If you have one nation and one exam, then why you have so many religion in India? Why you have so many states in India? Why you have so many different kind of people in India? If you have different kind of people, you must have different kind of exams. There always be a categorization. Categorization helps to run the society. You cannot make everything in one unit. If this is the possible, then everybody will have same amount of money. That is not happening. People are rich, people are poor. So society can exist only if there is diversity. You cannot make society as a unit, single. There will always be diversity. If you try to make single, there will be bar, and people will try to fight to each other because people are different. They have different capacity. Somebody wants to read, somebody does not wants to read, and somebody wants to read medium. So there are different kind of people. Now maybe some other personal reason, who knows? Okay, maybe some personal reason, some his some relatives may be taking exam, who knows? Somebody was saying to me, maybe some another reason, some political agenda, some media attention, something I don't know exactly, but maybe some another reason. Whatever you think, you can put into this category. Now, is it really possible to close the coaching industry? This is a very logical question. Can we close the coaching industry? Can ITJ coaching industry can be closed, or can medical coaching industry can be closed? And if these are really closed, what will happen to those people who are running this industry? Those people who are working in industry, who, what will happen to the guard person who is getting food from this coaching industry? A large number of people are getting food or livelihood from this coaching industry. What will happen to those people? Is it really possible to close this coaching completely? So let us think. Let us have an analogy with medical sciences. You see, in India there are large number of doctors. Many times people say private practice of doctors should be banned. But did they really banned? Never. And it is not possible, because if it does not give benefit to the doctors, why they will work more? Why they will do research? Why they will go into the night? If you have some doctors that is coming for the sake of love, they will not care about the money. They will do their service in night even. But most of the doctors are coming in the field of doctors for money, and money is the only incentive. And if money is the only incentive of working, then he will work only if he gets more money. And that is, you cannot close the private doctors practice. You see, all over the India, every small cities, every big cities, you see so many hospitals, private hospitals, so many doctors running their own private business. So you cannot close these doctors. Idea is same. You cannot close the coaching industry at any cost, because people want. So there is a, what is happening, there is a person who needs coaching, and there is a people who are ready to give coaching. So how can you close? So one is supplier and one is in demand. You cannot close. So supply demand basically fulfills, so business will run. There are less intelligent boys, they need to be more intelligent, they need more attention, And for that, parents are looking for the coaching, parents are looking for the individual tuitions. That is, a tuition and coaching is a byproduct of society, so you cannot close this coaching industry. So in my feeling, it is not possible as long as population exists, as long as India exists, as long as middle family society exists. You cannot close the coaching industry. It is impossible. Same thing. Till population exists, job insecurity exists. Another important point. If you give job to the everyone, that every child born in India will get a job. Who cares about the coaching? No coaching. People will try to join this job. He know that I am going to get a job after 20 years. What is the point of getting extra attention, extra coaching? I will try to play. I will try to do whatever I love to do. Who will go to the coaching? Even the teachers, even the professor in the colleges will not get enough students to teach them. In that case, you can close the coaching, but impossible. Job insecurity will always exist till the population exists. You cannot close the coaching. Now, is there any benefit of coaching? This is also important point. Is the coaching is always trying to ruin the future of boys, or they are trying to make the future of boys? This means, is there any benefit you think of? I think a very good benefit. And the student with uneducated family get chance, never possible to close. So see what happens. You see, there are people in society, there are parents in society, they have money, but they are not educated. They may be in business, they may be farmer, they may be doing something so that he can earn money, and they try to educate their child, but they does not have knowledge, and a school does not give sufficient knowledge. So in that case, you have to take shelter of coaching. If you see there exists no coaching, in that case what will happen? The parents who are doctors, parents, the one who are engineers, or educated parent will teach to their child, and they will be far superior than the people or the children or the boys whose parents are having money but don't having knowledge, they don't having education. In that case, what will happen? Only people from educated society will get into the IITs. So this means the same thing I am saying, the son of doctors, engineers will only get into the IT. This means the system will be hijacked by the parents who are doctors, engineers. And if you see, if you go into the ITs or if you go into the medical, mostly only maybe 30% this is already have done. You will see the boys or the sons of doctors, engineers are always in ITs. You see, what is the percentage of doctors and engineers? If you see 100 is the all population, then maybe 10%, total 10% doctors and engineers. But if you see, maybe 30 to 40% into ITs are sons of doctors and engineers. And if there is no coaching, this percentile will go even more higher, that is 80%, 90%. So coaching is basically doing a good job. He's trying to educate the people, those are having money also, but they don't having good education. So in this case, because talent can reside anywhere, so in this case, people are trying to make, or coaching people are trying to make, there is an equality between. So in this case, the doctors, the engineers, and the parents who are having money, all they are trying to equate. And even coaching gives scholarships, so those who are uneducated, those who are having less amount of money can also have a chance of getting into the ITs. So coaching has a benefit. One is it gives scholarships to the intelligent students. Another is it try to educate the persons or sons those are don't having so much education. Now, is coaching disturbing the school? Many times people says coaching should be banned because it is disturbing the school. Then I don't say that you should close the coaching, you should to close the school, because your school system is not so efficient and coaching system is more efficient. So if you see, if you think that coaching is disturbing a school, then a school is a weak link. Either you make perfect a school, either you are teaching in a school 6 hours, and in coaching you are teaching only 2 hours, 3 hours, and coaching is doing better than a school. So then what is the need of a school? You close this school system. And you will say, in a school, some people will say, in a school we learn a lot of things. We learn cultural activities, we learn how to talk. All these things are very very good. But my point is, if you are reading, or if you are teaching, or if you are getting education for food, for life, for job, for livelihood, then where this all culturism, where this mannerism comes into the picture? Only one thing comes into the picture: whether you get the job at the end of the all education system or not. And if you does not get a job at the end of all education system, you are as equivalent as a rickshawala. And even rickshawala will be more experienced than a person who does not get the job at the end of all education, because he has experience, he will be more polite. And if you are having knowledge, only the bookish knowledge, so called bookish knowledge, we will be more ignorant, you will be more arrogant, because you will think I have the knowledge. But actually the bookish knowledge and the actual knowledge of life is completely different. The bookish knowledge is just information, and you get more information and you think you are having knowledge. That is the problem. You does not have a knowledge of life, you have a knowledge of how to get the food, how to get the job. So my feeling is, if a school is a weak link, then close the coaching is not a good idea. And this basically gives a good chance to make the school perfect. So if coaching is doing better, then you have to make a school perfect. Now a school system does provide job, it is a formality. Another important point, most of the schools, there are some good schools also, most of the school just a formality. You go into the school, they teaches, but they provide the job? Neighbor, they do not train you for getting into the competitive exam. They train you for 12th, 13th, 14th. But what will happen to this 12th, 13th, 14th? Will you get the job? Never. If you want to get, and you are reading, or you are getting education for job, and from the school you are not getting a job, what is the point? This means the school is a weak link. Intelligent people never go to the school. Haha, very important point. I was reading sometimes some magazines. Bill Gates does not go to schools. Also left the school. There are many people who left the school because here they realized that a school has no meaning. So they are very intelligent people. Because the school is basically for mediocre people. It will try to give you only, it is basically way to bind you. Parents want their son not to be go here and there, so he has to go into the school, because for 6 hours he is safe, parents are safe, but safety of parent is at very high cost. Their son is getting very less information in a school. If you does not go to the school and the same information you try to read yourself, you will do all the things in 2 hours that you are getting in the school in 6 hours. So my feeling is, intelligent people never go to the school. Now, is people in coaching industry getting too much money? Haha, why Kapil wants to close the coaching? Maybe he think of coaching peoples are getting too much money, and money makes jealous. So maybe thinking why I'm not getting too much money and these people are getting too much money. So maybe he is thinking something about money. Is the coaching industry people are getting much money, too much money? The answer is yes as well as no. Yes, in the case of director of Fiducy, in the case of director of Resonance, in the case of director of Narayana, in the case of director of Prerna classes. So this is yes in these cases, but no in the case who is teaching 10 boys, who is teaching 15 students. These people are just getting livelihood from this coaching industry. So they are more like a tuition center. And this coaching industry, it looks like a very charming industry, but for those people who are working only for 10, 15 or 30 students are not so charming. They are trying to collect students and they are trying to feed these students with knowledge, and they take some money, and this amount of money is only sufficient to run their life. No luxury. So minimum luxury cost. So they are running at a minimum standard of life. So for those people, basically coaching is just a way to live the life. So what should be the final solution? Should I close the coaching? Should I run the schools? Or we should run a school as well as coaching? What Kapil should do? What should be the final solution? In my ideas, reduce population. In India, whatever the problem we have, it can be solved if we try to reduce the population. What is the message of all this PowerPoint slide? And message is hum do, hamare do, and next is use. Thank you.